Hey guys, what's up? It's Ryder here, coming with another sort of brief ramble video about a currently relevant topic when it comes to Nintendo discussion, this time about the Switch 2 leaks. I won't be going over the contents of any of the leaks here, just in case people want to remain unspoiled, and also because I'm one of those people trying to remain relatively unspoiled. So people on social media, please stop only talking about leaks and rumors. I know that won't do anything, but it's just something that's been grinding my gears. But moving on from that, I'm not talking about the leaks themselves, but this idea amongst certain people that Nintendo needs to officially reveal the Switch 2 sooner as a result of all of these leaks. I even made a post about this on Blue Sky, shameless plug, follow me on there if you want to see me have terrible takes about Nintendo, among other things, in which, TLDR for this video, I don't see Nintendo changing anything about their Switch 2 reveal to release strategy because of these leaks. There are two main reasons for this in my mind, other than Nintendo's never seemingly been one to change plans based on something leaking. I'm sure there are cases that people who want to desperately see the Switch 2 as soon as possible will point me to, but I think it's a little bit different when it comes to a console as opposed to some games and DLC. But moving on from that, my first reason is that we're in a transition year, and as such, the Switch 1 is still a part of the early schedule for Nintendo, with games actively coming out. As it currently stands, we still have Donkey Kong Country Returns HD and Xenoblade X Definitive Edition releasing before April, along with Metroid Prime 4 Beyond coming out for Switch 1 at some point this year. I bring these up because whatever changes they end up making to their reveal or release date for the Switch 2 are going to directly end up affecting that part of their schedule for the year focused on the original Switch. For example, if people outside of the scope of more dedicated gamers know the Switch 2 is coming because it was announced officially by Nintendo, that will result in an immediate nosedive in money being thrown at the Switch 1 and perhaps upcoming games for it, especially releases in favor of the Switch 2 and what will no doubt be at least one heavy hitter at launch, whatever it may be. Of course though, they promised that this thing will be revealed before the end of the fiscal year, and March is approaching pretty quickly, so the idea I have is sometime probably in late January or early February, a bit after DKCR HD releases, but long enough for the immediate hype to die down so people don't completely disregard Xenoblade X. But let's go back to the beginning of that hypothetical scenario I just mentioned for my second point. The general public is probably not one that is heavily keeping up with Switch 2 leaks. Hell, there's probably a significant portion of people who own an original Switch and actively play games on it that don't even know much about the Switch 2 leak rumor cycle, and it's coming soonish, let alone people who are even less engaged with the system. I think social media does such a good job of allowing us to customize our own little echo chambers of topics we like to nerd out about, that a lot of people get convinced that the population has said echo chamber is a much bigger portion of the greater population than it actually is. That is to say, Switch 2 leaks are likely not something that is on the minds of less dedicated gamers / non-gamers. You could essentially say we are a vocal, more informed, and dedicated minority. The thing with that is, Nintendo already knows most of us are going to likely grab a Switch 2 at some point, so they know they don't really need to plan around our discussion of leaks as much. What they are probably more focused on is building around wowing the quiet, less informed, and less dedicated majority, which is the group of people Nintendo's gonna have to win over again if they want this thing to come anywhere close to the success of the original Switch. But yeah, summation of this video, don't expect Nintendo to change anything because of these leaks. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.